Hey guys, Omni here. We got some new trailers that came out today. Not just trailers, a couple of little news bits and featurettes that I wanted to kind of cover too, which we'll get into. But what we're starting with is American Horror Story Apocalypse. Um, Probably not the lowest on the radar as far as the other ones that we'll be looking at. This is one I've been kind of following for a while. Um, the combination of the first season and the third, kind of coming full circle here. The first big actual crossover between these seasons. There's been hints and whatnot of that throwback to the previous seasons and stuff like that, returning characters. But this is a full on crossover between two sets of these classic seasons. The top, probably the two, arguably the two most revered seasons of the show anyway. My personal favorite season in the whole series has still been the first season for me. But I'm excited to see where this is going. I haven't seen a whole lot from it except for like, the cast teases and stuff like that, just the general outline of what's going to be happening with it. But we're not going to talk about it anymore. Let's go ahead and just jump right into the trailer and see what they got for us.
No need for the rules anymore. The chaos has won.
There's a plane waiting for us.
Coco, do not leave me in Santa Monica! You bitch! American Horror Story Apocalypse.
What?
There's nobody in there. What?
Welcome to Outpost 3.
The house rules are simple. You may never leave the building due to the danger of radiation contamination and no unauthorized copulation. No exceptions.
What's happening out there?
What the?
Strangely satisfying, isn't it? Dispensing punishment. It's our world now to remold as we see fit.
Huh. Okay. There's the coven. There. Is that? Dude, I can't
What do you
wait.
think?
Hail Satan.
American Horror Story Apocalypse premieres Wednesday, September 12th on FX. To see it ad-free, upgrade to FX Plus.
Oh gosh. Yes. The Gimp suit is back. I've I've cosplayed a couple of Evan Peters' different characters. Mostly or the one I did the most has been his Quicksilver, but I've always teased that I kind of wanted to do his Tate in the Gimp suit just for the pure hilarity of it. So are we getting Murder House characters, the Coven characters on top of a new set of characters? Some of these people are going to be playing 3 different people throughout this season. This is going to be nuts. I don't know how they'll pull this off, but Sarah Paulson, she didn't have a major character in the first season, so she's only split between this new character and her character from season 3. However, but you have someone like Evan Peters he's got a person in every one. We've seen, unless we never see the Tate in the Gimp suit without the hood, we'll be seeing Evan Peters playing 3 different people. That'll be weird. It'll be interesting, but it'll be weird, especially if any of these people are in the same room together. That is what I think I'm most intrigued about the most in regards to this season, is to see how these recurring characters, recurring actors, return to some of their previous roles all in one go. I guess the apocalypse has happened. I know a lot of the speculation is that it has something to do with the child from the first season, because there was a lot of hints that he was basically the Antichrist. So maybe something involving him resulted into this. The actual ending of the world came about because of that child. But I guess we'll just see. The trailer was classic American Horror Story, like visuals. A lot of very stark and drastic contrasting imagery, a lot of shock imagery and stuff like that. A a lot of that sexual tension that they throw in here with all this really weird stuff. But I'm excited. I started off very hesitant with this series. It's been very up and down for me, especially I've for the most part liked every season. The first season is still where it's peaked for me. The second season was okay. I liked it. It's not one of my favorites, but I liked it. Season 3, totally dug it. It wasn't as crazy as the other ones, but it was entertaining. I enjoyed a lot of the characters and stuff in that, and like the world building that went on in that one. And from there on, what was it after that? Freak Show was I really that if I had to pick a least favorite, it's Freak Show for me. If I'm remembering correctly, it was man, I can't remember the order right now. I mean, it's all like all of it. I've loved it all. All in all, what they've done, and especially where they're starting to tie them in, weave the threads throughout the entire series to kind of like interconnect it, because it all started off just completely disconnected stories when you go from season 1, 2, 3. Like little teases that there are things that line up between them, but it was never like hammered in until you get to like Freak Show, and you got Pepper from season 2 and stuff like that, just kind of threading that needle throughout. And then we're getting to this. It's just a full-on mashup. I'm looking forward to this. This is something interesting, and I'm very curious to see how they pull this off and what they do with it. Anyway, I don't think there's anything else I can say about this, but the trailer looked great, and they're all amazing actors and actresses, and can't wait to see what they do. But I'll catch you all next time. I'd like to hear your all's thoughts on it, so leave those in the comments and let me know what you think, and I'll catch you all later.